Hello, and welcome to this video tutorial on how to use the NomoGaia HRIA toolkit. Human Rights Impact Assessment, or HRIA, is the process of identifying potential and actual impacts that a project is likely to have on human rights. HRIA doesn't have to be difficult. The right tools and a good internet connection can give you a solid start. For this demonstration, let's begin the overview portion of an HRIA. We'll use the development of Paladin's Kealakera uranium mine in northern Malawi as our example. Download the HRIA toolkit from NomoGaia.org. Click on the Tools tab and scroll down to the downloadable zip file to download the entire kit. The document you'll select from this file is called HRIA 3.0 template. The pop-up notice links your Word document to an Excel file. For now, don't link. This will be more useful later. Also download some key resources. These few documents will get you started. The project ESIA will describe the project size, location, type, workforce needs, and engineering. WHO Global Statistics describes all the major health indicators relevant in global public health. BTI country reports provide political history and context derived from a number of sources accrued over years. If you're struggling to track down these resources, contact NomoGaia to receive the catalog spreadsheet that contains all the resources needed to complete an HRIA. You will also want to review the company's annual report and scan headlines for recent developments at the corporate or project level. Once you scroll past the executive summary of the HRIA template, your first input is a series of overviews, which provide general information about the local and national context, the project, and the operating company. Much of what the overview asks can be drawn directly from the documents you've just read. We'll input some overview components here. For example, Section 6.2 of the ESIA describes the Karonga district where the project is located in general terms. We can incorporate this data into our overview and cite the source. The ESIA also provides maps of the project area. When these are not clear and intuitive, check the company website. Sometimes putting place markers into Google Maps may be your best alternative. In the national context, many of the inputs are related to political conditions, which can be found in the BTI country report. Democracy in Malawi is hindered by vaguely written laws and lack of governance capacity. This and other BTI findings can be incorporated directly into the overview using the shortcut keys displayed and cited accordingly. WHO Global Indicators supply additional contextual information. Here, under cause-specific mortality, we see that Malawi has quite a high mortality rate from communicable illness and from injury. We also see that under 5 mortality, a sentinel health indicator, is high, caused by HIV, malaria, respiratory illness, diarrhea, and prematurity. Project information almost always comes straight from project documents, so return to the ESIA to find workforce needs, project size, and related logistical information. In this case, the project involves 7 years of mining and 3 additional years of processing. The ESIA phrasing is not entirely convenient, so rather than copy-paste the input, we type a paraphrase. Workforce needs, also incorporated in the overview, differ during construction and operation. We seek out employment profiles for both of these project phases. Incorporating these inputs, use your discretion on the level of detail necessary to provide a clear but not overwhelming understanding of the project. Cite resources carefully. Readers may question the accuracy or veracity of your inputs, and citations improve the transparency of the research and the legitimacy of the conclusions. A methodical approach to the questions in this overview will give you a good foundation for the deeper investigation involved in human rights impact assessment. Once completed, the overview will look something like this. The content included in this section will inform readers of major issues likely to arise and will help guide your research during cataloging. To learn about the process of cataloging, rating, and scoring human rights impacts, please continue to the next tutorial.